Hello everyone, we are the BSBA Marketing 2A, and in this vlog, we will show you the science and technology in the Philippine society. In discussing about science and technology society, we will start with looking back to its history. So let us begin.
Hi guys! Welcome to the early stage of science and technology in the Philippines vlog!
Set, girl.
And now, I'm going to introduce my friends.
Hi, I'm Raven Andrea. Hello guys, my name is Princess Barat.
And this is a vlog about science and technology in the Philippine society. So let's get right into it.
Science and technology in Philippine society is described as scientific and technological progress made by the Philippines, and analysis related policy issues. And the main agency responsible for managing science and technology is the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST.
I gathered information about the historical background of science and technology in the Philippines before the Spanish colonizers. It's saying that the early inhabitants of archipelago had their own traditions, cultures already.
So let's change our topics. When we say archipelago, what the first comes into your mind? I'll go first. I think an archipelago is a group of islands that is closely secured in the body of water. This body is ocean, but it can also be a lake or river.
How about you, Jay? What are your think or thoughts about that?
Oh, for me, I think that Philippines archipelago is divided into 3 islands: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Luzon Islands includes Palawan, Masbate, Marinduque, Mindoro, and so on. Next is Visayas Islands, includes Bohol, Cebu, Samar, Siquijor, and many more. And lastly, the Mindanao Islands includes Siargao, Camiguin, the Sulu Archipelago, and so on.
Guys, this topic is what you call Indigenous Science, were used by the early Filipinos to prepare soil for agricultural purposes, interpreting heavenly bodies, and documents uses of the metal plants.
So since Filipino, they organize some soil for contribute of land, sea it and lay. Medium texture soils are often considered ideal for agriculture as they are easily contributed by farmers and can be highly productive for ground.
And I think, what do you call the thing that they use to in treatment?
Right! Medical plants. I think during Metal Age, artifacts will also found in different regions of the country, which signifies that the early Filipino utilized these tools for the daily livings.
Oh, like the Manong Gargar was founded at the Tabon Caves.
Bulinaw skull was founded in the Balingasar Archaeological Site in Bulinaw.
Laguna Copper Plate. The plate was found in 1989 by a laborer near the mouth of Lumbang River in Wawa, Lumbang, Laguna, in the Philippines.
Maitom Anthropomi Burial Gar 1991 Ayub Cave, Maitom Sarangani Province, Mindanao, and there's many anti-packs in the Philippines.
Guys, did you know that their sophisticated design of gold and silver jewelry, pottery, and metal implements demonstrated that their technological concept added by the creation of many instruments?
We don't know about that.
All these ancient practices in science and technology are considered now as indigenous science or folk science. Only if we were there at the time, we would be rich.
Not only rich, but also beautiful.
I have a story for you. When the Spanish occupied the country, they created their own culture and rituals. With them, they brought boys and girls to school and introduced the concept of topics and discipline. It was the start of the country's official science and technology.
New knowledge again. But I know guys, during Americans, they established a Mode Research University, the University of the Philippines, and created more public hospitals than the colonial master.
They really prioritize people health.
I have an information about the World War II. In World War II, it has destabilized in development of the countries in many ways. Public facilities were burned into ashes, houses were burned, and many people, their lives were destroyed. The country had a difficult time to rebuild itself.
The human spirit to survive and to rebuild the country may be strong, but the capacity of the country to bring back what was destroyed was limited.
At least we survived this time. Bye guys!
Goodbye!
So guys, this is the end. Thank you for watching. See ya!
It is a nice vlog. It seems like I want to create new vlog with my friends. Hi guys! Good day to everyone! Welcome and learn some topic that you didn't know. So for today's video, we're going to tackle the government science and technology.
That's a good topic. Let's talk about that.
About that, in the Philippine government, introduced and implemented several programs, projects, and policies to boost the area of science and technology. The goal is to prepare the whole country and its people to meet the demands of a technology-driven world and capacitate the people to be in a world driven by science.
So before we start, we are going to play a game that in this box, there are questions that we will draw and we will answer them. So before I start, I will going to introduce first my friends, Roma and Carpio. So I will going to pick the first question. Question number 1. How about in the time of year of 2015?
About this question, Padilla Concepcion reported that 2015, in response to the Asian 2015 agenda, the government, particularly the Department of Science and Technology, or what we call this DOST, has assumed expertise of the National Research Council of the Philippines, or what we call this NR, to consult the various sectors in the society to study how the Philippines can prepare itself in meeting the Asian 2015 goals. As a result of consultation, the NCRP is expected to recommend the policies, the program, and that will improve the competitiveness of the Philippines in Asian region.
And of course, there have the NRCP clustered these policies into 4, namely, number 1, social sciences, humanities, education, and international policies and governance. Number 2, physics, engineering, and industrial research in earth and sciences, and mathematics. Number 3, medical, chemical, and pharmaceutical sciences. Number 4, biological sciences, agriculture, and forestry.
Oh, nice! That's great!
Oops, there's more. The DOST and some of these projects are the following: providing funds for basic research and patents related to science and technology. The government funds basic and applied researchers. Funding of these research and projects are also from the Overseas Development Aid or ODA from different countries, providing scholarships for undergraduate and graduate studies of students in the field of science and technology.
The next question is, for education, we have a Some Things program about the science and technology.
Yup, they have. This is Balik Scientist Program to inform Filipino scientists abroad to come home and work in the Philippines or conduct research and projects in collaboration with Philippine-based scientists. The establishment of the National Science Complex and National Engineering Complex within the University of the Philippines campus in Diliman. This aim to develop more science, technology, and engineering manpower needed by the country.
Next question is, identify the 3 severe capacity building programs.
These are identified several capacity building programs such as establishment of national centers of excellence, manpower and institutional development programs such as the Engineering and Science Education Program or ESEP, to produce more PhD graduates in Science of Engineering, establishment of regional centers to support specific industries that will lead the country in different research and development areas.
I'm glad to know that's very appreciated.
But that's not the end.
What?
Yep, because we want you to learn more about this topic.
Oh, thank you so much.
Then I will pick the last question. Question: what are the 8 fields that the country looking forward to embrace various research and projects?
No worries about that. Okay, let's proceed. There are many other areas and fields that the country is looking forward to embark various research and projects. The following are some of them.
First is use of alternative and safe energy, harnessing mineral resources, find cure for various disease and illness, climate change and global warming, increasing food production, preservation of natural resources, coping with natural disaster and calamities, and structures development.
And here's the structure about development policies of government.
Hi guys, it's me, Dr. Fabian MKT. In this vlog, our content for today is Q&A about my life. So, let's get right into it.
Good day everyone! Today we have a special guest. Please welcome Dr. Fabian Miller. Hi Doc! So guys, this will be going to be a Q&A vlog. Today we are going to interview Doc Fabian. The first question is, what is your full name?
It's Darit, Fabian, Antonio, and M stands for Miller.
Where did you graduate in elementary to college?
I did elementary to college at the Ateneo de Manila School and pursue BS Chemistry at the Ateneo de Manila University with a Latin honors of cum laude.
What scholarship have you received that you will never forget?
You know, the scholarship that I will never forget is the scholarship that I have in Princeton's University, where I graduated with a master's and doctorate degrees, specializing in organometallic chemistry.
What is the outcome of the research on herbal medicine?
It has become accessible to the public at the expense of Lagundi users as a cup medicine I have discovered. This includes chemical testing has become instrumental in matters of importance, from detergents in waterways to food safety for soy to quality standards for virgin coconut oil, among others.
What's so special about coconut oil?
The special about coconut oil is that it helps you to prevent your hair damage and can help you to prevent obesity. More importantly, when you ingested BCO, it produces uric acid that contains antimicrobial and antiviral properties. The oil is helping the supportive care of cancer and Alzheimer's disease patients.
What is the last thing you can say about coconut oil?
Virgin coconut oil is very affordable and readily available in the market, and it offers a lot of benefits to us. So let's take our virgin coconut oil because it works. This is the end of our vlog, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy.
Good day everyone! Today we have a special guest. Please welcome Dr. Gregory Tangonan.
In today's vlog, our content is about Q&A about my life.
Here's the first question. Tell me about yourself.
Thank you for this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself to you. I am Dr. Gregory Tangonan, the research in the field of communication technology.
When you decided to go back to the States to study, did you receive a scholarship?
Yes, I received scholarship to the California Institute of Technology, where I earned my doctorate degree in advanced physics in 1975.
What made you pursue your career in science?
I won twice the prestigious R&D 100 Award. And in 1996, all optical switching modules that were developed for the first world's demonstration with large scale of all optical networking. And the second R&D 100 Award was in 1989 for secure fibers optical system that can detect intrusion into the fiber while transmitting clear data.
Do you have anything else you would like to share?
We're trying to build a research ecosystem that welcomes returning a young scientist back home. We can best leverage international collaboration in SNT to solve the nation problems by creating research network of our top young scientists abroad. That's all. Thank you for listening.
And here we can see the other famous Filipinos in the field of science. Ramon Cabanos Barba, known for his outstanding research on tissue culture in Philippine mangoes to induce more flowers using ethereal and potassium nitrate. Josefino Cacas Comiso, he is known for his impressive observation and characteristic of Antarctica by using satellite image. Jose Behar Cruz Jr., he is known internationally in the field of electrical engineering, elected as officer of the famous Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Lourdes Jansoy Cruz, she is notable for her research on sea snail venom. Rafael Dineros Guerrero III, known for his research on tilapia culture that increased the aquaculture productivity. Mr. Enrique Mapua Austria Jr., he was known for inventing the meconium drug testing that proved to be the most sensitive test to detect the presence of illegal substance in newborns. Lilian Formalejo Patena, she is known for doing research on plant biotechnology. Marijo Panganiban Ruiz, for being an outstanding educator and graph theorist. There are other scientists in the Philippines who were not identified in the list. Still, the Philippines need more scientists and engineers to acquire, and they need to focus on supporting scientific research in the country. Many of these Filipino scientists are the products of a good school science. That's all. Thank you for watching.
Hi guys, we are back. I'm Carlo Villamor.
I'm Tisha Tronco.
And we are both from BSBA
Marketing 2A.
From our favorite vlogger, they talk about the science and technology in the Philippine society,
Government policies in science and technology.
and the famous Filipinos in the fields of science.
And now, we're going to give you a 5 minutes video reaction with a twist because we will also give you some knowledge about Indigenous Science and Technology in the Philippines.
Are you ready?
Let's go!
Okay guys, let's watch and we will give our reaction.
Will it rain cats and dogs today? Or can you enjoy some fun in the sun? Folklore has suggested that animals are able to predict the weather. So is there anything in it? That when Phil emerges from his den after a long winter's hibernation, one of the first things he does is look for his shadow. If he sees it, he'll retire back to his den. And the saying goes that we're in for a few more weeks of winter. If he can't see his shadow, Phil will stay above ground, and the theory goes that there will be an early spring. Unfortunately for Phil, in 120 years, he's only been correct 39% of the time.
I knew it!
So whilst not every animal has the power to predict the weather, it seems there's a lot more to their abilities than you might think.
Yeah, my mom told me that it is a superstition in their province, but I also think that it is a superstition in the city.
I heard it too, when my grandmother is sitting in the balcony and she said, "It looks like it will rain or it might happen."
plants or vegetable is that we should consider looking for the right soil, place, and season.
It's like planning for your future, right?
Right.
What do you think, Tricia, this video is all about?
I think it's all about indigenous knowledge system.
Why?
Because this video are all embedded in our daily life experiences when we were young until now. It was also interwoven with cultures and environment as it shows good values and life stories of us in our daily hardships.
Before anything else, what is Indigenous Science is? We will be using 4 features for us to guess or have some knowledge about the process behind Indigenous Science.
Let me begin. In the first picture, I see a girl holding a binoculars as if she's looking for something. The second picture shows 2 different kind of fruits, an apple and orange. The third one is like a magical ball or crystal. And for the last is 2 persons eating a spaghetti. So, what's the matter behind these pictures?
Alright, back to the topic. These features tell us that Indigenous Science includes using of skills, observing, comparing, predicting, and skills in communication.
Oh, I see. So this science include those 4 science methods?
Okay, my turn. It displays pictures of earth, plants, and nature. So easy one.
Nice, mate. So as you can see, there are some cultures and values that plays a major role in indigenous science. The land as the source of the life, the earth, or what we also call our Mother Earth, the origin of our identity and nature.
We, human beings, are one with the natures. We all know that the natures during today's situations are continuing destroys because of our damaging practices. Before it's too late, let's act to preserve it.
I do agree.
Heal the world to make a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for a living, for the very place for you and for me. Woo-woo! Oh, this looks like familiar. I think I've seen this when I was high school.
Of course, it's a burial jar.
Yes, I remember it's one of the best masterpieces produced by our country.
A jar that's only used for the bones of the dead.
As far as I remember, this design symbolized something. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Absolutely. On the top of the jar, there are 2 figurines embroidered representing the soul's journey to the afterlife. To sum it up, indigenous technology also includes weaving using of our local cotton, abaca, fiber, metal, and pineapple as the raw materials in making traditional craft.
Within this, we cannot doubt that the knowledge and discoveries we inherit from ancestors contributed even in today's world because it helped us to provide further information and giving some knowledge about the nature. That's all about the science, technology in the Philippine society.
Bye,
guys!